A new day has dawned for the Blue brand. We are just days removed from that incredible Sword Tournament Championship Finals. The unexpected contender Waterz now turned into a Sword Tournament champion, joined in the matchup, and made himself a dual Sword Tournament champion and a Gladiator champion last week. In TGW, everybody, nobody expected Waterz to actually show up and become a dual champion. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak, it is Halo Reach. And at the moment here, folks, Halo Reach, this is Crash Up Derby. Welcome to Gameside. Adrian, Rebel T77 here at Gameside, replacing Xbox Repeat for tonight only. Welcome back, partner. We work together again on commentary.
It's great to be here tonight. But I have two TGW legends that is coming here tonight, and they have something to say. So,
Yo, Adrian, man, tennis marde. Stinky cheese.
Wait a minute, that sounded like French. Spartan Brooks, what did he say?
Apparently, he says that you suck, man.
That was nice. Thanks a lot, guys. Well, nonetheless, though, Corgi36 and Spartan Rooks, you mentioned it, Rebel, they were legends. And speaking about legends, the Gaming Weekly, in the next episode, they're going to be presenting the TGW Legends Night, where all the TGW legends are going to be there to celebrate the past and all the great legends in the Gaming Weekly as we're continuing the game night right now. Carrot is winning and dominating with 5 points. I take that back. Dub-Zero is tied with another TGW superstar. This is Crash Up Derby, Rebel, and the rules are simple. Every single superstar will acquire a vehicle. It will actually be either a mongoose or a warthog, and what they're going to have to do, they're going to have to try to push each other off, and the last man standing will gain points, and whoever has the most amount of points by the end of the game will be the winner. Rebel, how excited are you to actually witness this game firsthand?
I'm very excited, you know. Got to see who's coming out on top in this game.
We're about to find out, and it's funny because, yes, you are a part of a Red Brand commentator, but tonight you're going to be, of course, an exclusive Blue Brand commentator for one night only, replacing my broadcast colleague, Xbox Freak Pete. Speaking about Xbox Freak Pete, we got to talk about the developing story that has been building and embroiled over the past couple of weeks. The fact of the matter is Steve Joe really challenging Xbox Freak Pete to a clan battle. Initially, Xbox Freak Pete threw out the idea, hey, let's do a 7v7. Xbox Freak Pete was then later confronted by Steve Joe, stating, let's do a 3v3. It takes longer to make a 7v7 match, so let's do a 3v3. Xbox Freak Pete, of course, accepted the challenge. Later on tonight, we understand that two members will be joining to announce their proposal on which team they're going to be joining. We're going to be finding out tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Next round is set. Let's check the scoreboard here. There you see DSO Nub-Zero tied with Corgi36, a legend as mentioned, joining us for the first time here in 5 years. And ladies and gentlemen, I really cannot wait. You can feel the electricity here tonight. Not only the fact that the TGW Legends Night is coming up soon, but also the fact that tonight, Rebel, the Gladiator Championship is going to be up for grabs. That is correct. Waterz is expected to be here, perhaps, to defend the championship against an open lobby. It is an open lobby, meaning that Waterz will have to defend all these contenders, or at least defend against the contenders here. Do you think Waterz has a good chance in retaining the championship, Rebel?
I think Waterz is, we'll see what Waterz can do if he, because he's going against a lot of these good competitors here tonight. So we'll see if he's able to beat all of them.
You are going to be finding out later on tonight. TGW presented the Gladiator Championship yet again. The title will be on the line. Every man for themselves. And speaking of which, every man for themselves right here, right now. Joe Man going straight right into the cage, destroying the vehicle in the process. The round is over, and congratulations to Nub-Zero, still tied with Corgi36 with 9 points. We're getting set for the next round. This is going to be quite interesting, and I'll tell you why. In a Crash Up Derby game, anything goes. And let's not forget, Rebel, sometimes at the end, near the end of the match, or rather match, kill balls spawn in. So you've got to be extra careful where you drive.
Yeah, anything like one of those spawn balls or whatever those things are called.
The kill balls?
Yeah, kill balls. When those spawn in, they spawn in. So,
well, yep.
You have to be
And that's one of the reasons. Yes, I agree with you 100%. That is one of the reasons why you're going to have to keep an eye out. As Spartan Rooks, though, was a victim there moments ago. Carrot now controlling the hill here. I believe that's Extreme now. Nonetheless, though, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and spectate Extreme. And the reason why Extreme is controlling the hill is this, folks. Extreme is inside a vehicle. Let's not forget the rule. You must be in a vehicle for you to gain points. Now, both of these superstars stopping midway, and it looks like they're going to have fun here. They're both actually teabagging randomly. Let's not forget as well that these two superstars, if they want their points here, they're going to have to get in the vehicle. Great assassination. The match is over there with the assassination, but Extreme may have gotten 1 point out of that assassination. Could knock his opponent down and gain more points out of it. That would have been the easy way out. That would have been the more wise way, but nonetheless, Extreme now making a name for himself here tonight in this matchup. So are DSO and Corgi36. Of course, his brother Spartan Rooks joining us as well. He is a TJW legend, joined us on commentary earlier. And that was pretty interesting, Rebel, earlier tonight. They, of course, told me that I suck in French.
Means well. Si, senor.
Oh, what? This is Spanish class now.
Si, senor.
Have you taken Spanish class?
I have.
Was it good?
That was pretty good, yeah.
And I guess tonight we're learning French as well. As you can see now, Hydro Phoenix getting knocked down there from the vehicle. Of course, Extreme now. Oh, wait a minute. The match is over already here, ladies and gentlemen. But still, we have yet to see a TJW superstar surpass both Dub0 and Corgi36 with both 9 points. And it's going to be a very difficult task for you to be the last man standing, to really gain the control of the hill, to be the king of the hill here in this matchup. Match is starting yet again. All superstars with the vehicles at their disposal, and here comes the destruction yet again. There is DSO Nub0, a TJW superstar, joining us just 2 weeks ago in the Gaming Weekly. Of course, a very great superstar getting eliminated right down to there. And Hydro Phoenix now doing a pretty smart thing. Phoenix is using the turret here to knock down the opponents, but it seems that, oh, wait a minute, a developing story. That opponent went back into the vehicle now. And Phoenix, oh, wait a minute, a sacrifice there. It was a sacrifice. Carrot sacrificed himself to eliminate Phoenix. It's coming out of this. It is Carrot up against Spartan Rooks here. Who's going to be the... Oh, my. Carrot, though, with a pistol in hand. Knocked down the last man standing inside the vehicle. That was Spartan Rooks. And it seems that Carrot got a point out of it. But still, who's still winning the game? It is still tied with Corgi and Nub0 here, who left the game moments ago. So now it means that Corgi36 is gaining the lead here tonight into this matchup. We have a few more rounds joining us. And then after that, we got the Gladiator Championship up for grabs.
Of
course, yep.
Corgi is going to win this one. The lead right now.
Hill control.
Make that victory. No.
Well, indeed, Corgi36 may be winning. But wait a minute. Joe Man now has surpassed the 8th point, meaning that he is tied up with Corgi36 here. Joe Man and Corgi are tied, and now Spartan Rooks and Joe Man. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Man now is taking control of the 11 points now, knocking down Spartan Rooks with a turret here. The control of the hill. The game is over. Abdominal Joe Man wins the matchup. Joe Man from out of nowhere, and Corgi moments ago was dominant the entire game. Rebel Lee thought he was going to win, but out of nowhere at the last second, it was Joe Man who picked up the victory with 12 points here.
I'm so sorry, guys, about my voice. If you guys are listening to my voice, I'm so sorry. I've been under the weather, so,
Well, if you want, I can commentate.
Yeah, a little sick there, right?
yeah, but, I'm still here.
Well, we're being told that perhaps maybe Corgi36, the Frenchman, is going to be joining us here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Corgi may be joining us up next, and it is the Gladiator title up for grabs. Corgi36 going to be joining us at game side. Up next.
Corgi, you're gonna make a fool out of yourself. Don't do it.
Yeah, sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Halo Reach. Moments ago, we stated that we were going to do the Gladiator Championship on the line, but right now it's a little bit of a stretch. The Gladiator title. Yes, you do hate Barney, by the way. Welcome to Barney. This is Barney, indeed. We did it a couple of weeks ago. Let's talk about the rules here, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Man is the current Barney. He has the energy sword in hand. With the energy sword, he's going to have to try to wield that sword right across the midsection of the opponents, and the opponents are going to have to try to reach to the end here to try to pick up any opponents, rather weapons, to try to knock down the big tough Barney here. Now, this is going to be an interesting developing story with this game. Phoenix is playing the character of an elite. Now, Phoenix cannot pass this part. Phoenix actually has to go to the right side of the map. That is his only way out of here. So Phoenix, if you're watching the broadcast, you got to go to the right side. As Waterz just joined moments ago. Waterz, of course, the Gladiator champion, not going to miss it tonight when the title will be up for grabs. And again, Joe Man is the, well, it looks like he's the Barney. He is underneath the rocks right now. Waterz is going to have an easy way out of things as the Barney did surpass Waterz for now, at least. Corgi now going downhill. Corgi, welcome to the broadcast.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. It's an honor.
Well, you were speaking French at the beginning of the broadcast, and now, of course, you're going to be joining on commentary here tonight. Let's get into the mind of the opponents tonight, Corgi. I got to ask you the question, whenever you're in this game, what would you do firsthand to try to pass all these phases and obstacles to reach to the end?
Well, it's a tricky question, man. I mean, I could, well, I just have to run, man. That's all.
Yeah. Perhaps reassess everything as well, trying to evaluate where you go.
Yeah.
And also there you see Joe Man now beginning up in the pursuit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'll tell you one thing. Waterz is behind the Barney.
Yeah, you know, to be behind Barney, you do not want to... Well, I guess you do want to be behind Barney because he's way up there, so... Waterz...
Well, you want to be stealthy at times.
Waterz is doing pretty good.
Yeah, my best advice
Doing
for
very
the
good,
viewers is to evade. Well, it's the goal of the game, but I mean, try to hide from Barney. So,
Well,
never
like
mind.
Barney just...
He just
Barney just missed a ledge.
Joe Man now getting eliminated. I want to go back to the point that Corgi36, the fellow TGW legend, just stated. Sometimes you do want to hide away, but your first primary objective is to run away. As Rebel T-1087 now is the last man standing, meaning that he is the Barney at this juncture, folks. Here I'm going to have a first-hand view of the killing now. Rebel T-1087 striking me down so I can spectate this. Carrot now getting pushed off the map. Carrot getting frustrated over the fact that he got pushed off, but he's out of here. Of course, there's the Gladiator champion Spartan Rooks, though, who was so close to completing this map. Later on tonight, hopefully, the Gladiator title will be up for grabs. Of course, the Gladiator Championship, a prestigious, coveted title. Waterz is 1 week removed from winning that Sword Tournament Championship matchup last week in TGW. What an incredible fatal four-way we witnessed in Rebel. It was off the hook.
It was the most incredible match ever. I was watching it, and yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah, you felt the electricity in that evening, and nobody expected Waterz to win. And again, Waterz came in there blazing and became a dual champion. But there is no rest for the weary, and Waterz does not want to rest in his laurels. As you can see now, Rebel getting eliminated here. But I was just going to make the point, Waterz does not want to rest in his laurels, as tonight he defends the championship against an open lobby in the Gladiator Dome. As you can see, Corgi36 is the last man standing. Partner, what is your strategy now to try to infect every human here? I think Corgi36 is too concentrated to be Barney. So in that case, Rebel, I'm going to pose the question. If you're Corgi, what do you got to do?
You talked to me? Oh, yeah, I forgot.
Well, let's ask the question, Corgi. You're Barney right now. What are you going to have to try to do strategy standpoint-wise,
Well,
game plan, to try to infect everybody here?
I have to kill all the survivors, so yeah, I'll try to do that.
Sometimes playing psychological warfare against the opponents may slow them down at 1.2. As you can see now, the pursuit continues on. The destruction, the pressure begins to build. Corgi36, what a launch there. Oh my, the superstar, that was Joe Man, who got eliminated. And from behind, there you see now, two superstars. That is a double kill. The only man left is Waterz. Waterz could actually make history, perhaps be the first man to reach to the end of the map to kill the Barney. We saw history made this past week, being the Sword Tournament champion, dual champion, along with the Gladiator championship as well. Corgi36 up above now, continues to go against Waterz. Waterz now making the phase. Rebel, what is your prediction at this juncture? Do you think that Waterz perhaps can make the impossible possible?
Anything can happen with Waterz, you know, in this game. So, you know, I am with Waterz beating this thing.
Yeah, if there's anybody that can literally make the impossible possible on Halo, it is Waterz. And tonight we are spectating this young man Very wise beyond his years, going on to the next platform. This is a very tricky platform here. Some of the TGW superstars, sometimes they slip up. But let's see if Waterz is going to be the next victim. There is a tremendous jump here, and sometimes there could be a tremendous shortcut. Waterz now, look at that. Oh, my. Waterz, I thought for a quick second it was going to be a shortcut there, but Waterz, of course, I believe miscalculated for just a little bit here. Waterz got eliminated. Ladies and gentlemen, we will, of course, continue. Barney up next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back on Barney. Here we go. Matchup is continuing on. Here comes Extreme, looking to bring the Extreme as the Barney. We talked about how vicious Barney can be. We saw it moments ago on a number of different occasions. Barney is just hell-bent in making sure all these superstars, there is a halt to it. Remember, if these superstars reach to the end of the map, they can pick up whatever weapon they desire at their disposal to knock down the big threat being Barney. What a jump there from Barney. Extreme now. What an extreme jump here.
No,
and that pedestal may have stopped Barney for a little bit here,
No.
but looking right into the eyes of the next victim, perhaps, is coming up to the next phase of momentum. This is the rock phase, and Extreme is having some sort of trouble and difficulty trying to pass this phase, Rebel.
Yeah, I was going to say Barney was having a little struggle at first, but now he's working on, I think that's Corgi right there. He is, Barney is the most scariest thing you have to look out for. I think Barney was looking for a shortcut.
Oh, I believe so as well, but Joe Man, I believe, was trying to look for a shortcut as well, or either he miscalculated, but nonetheless, he got eliminated at the end. And Extreme is looking for a shortcut too. Is he going to work out? I don't think so. He's going to land hard, and obviously got eliminated in the process there.
He missed.
Well, I got to respect... I was just going to say I got to respect Extreme, and I'll tell you why. It is great map presence. He's trying to look exactly where he can go and perhaps maybe see what he can do next. And speaking about next, Barney continues up next. Welcome back to the Blue Brands TGW's Halo MCC on a night where the Gladiator Championship is up for grabs. Again, Adrian, Matt, Rebel T287, and Corgi 36 at game side. Corgi 36 is the current Barney right now, trying to juke away his Carrot. And Extreme now going downhill. Carrot and Extreme went downhill along with Rebel T287 and Hydro Phoenix. Joining us for the first time tonight is Hydro. Of course, many new TGW members joining us on a weekly basis, but there is Waterz, perhaps maybe my pick to win the entire map, because of course what happened a couple of rounds ago, Rebel, Waterz was very close at reaching to the end. Next to Spartan Rooks, we got to give Rooks credit too. Spartan was really at the end as well.
That's right. I mean, Waterz is like amazing. You know, he knows what he's doing. He knows this map inside and out. And of course, we can't forget about Spartan either, because Spartan is doing really good as well.
Well, yeah, you got to give credit to Spartan Rooks joining us as well. Let's not forget Spartan Rooks and Corgi 36. I emphasized this 5 years ago. They were a part of the Halo Reach game nights, and I believe Barney may have jumped up and over the top of the barricade. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Wait a minute. You got to be absolutely kidding me. Corgi 36 may have found perhaps a shortcut. Corgi now surpassing these members here. Corgi 36 jumped up and over. Did you see that incredible leap? And oh my, Corgi 36 won't be running towards the humans anymore. It's the humans running towards the Barney. And let's not forget, Barney's the only one that can eliminate and assassinate these members as more members continue to eliminate. And Waterz is looking right across the map. That is Barney. And here we go. Waterz is saying no here, Rebel. Waterz says, hey, listen, you're not going to get me no matter what. Uh-oh, this is going to be a clash, a showdown of the ages right now. Barney versus Waterz, and is Waterz going to do the unthinkable, the unpredictable? Will he somehow surpass Barney now? And Barney playing a little bit of a joke. Oh my God, he got to be, he did it. Waterz did it. Waterz surpassing the Barney. And Waterz, you can see Corgi 36 was fingertips away from trying to knock down Waterz, but Waterz did it. Waterz juked the Barney, and I believe I've never seen, after 5 years commentating the Halo Reach game night, I've never seen someone actually juke Barney not once but twice. But Waterz, though, falling out yet again. I'll tell you, that was an absolutely incredible sequence. You saw Waterz.
That was
it was a good shortcut. Yep. Yeah, and Corgi 36 is in his defense, it was an absolutely incredible shortcut. And now I believe that opens up the window of opportunity for other Barneys to do the same. Phoenix is the Barney, and I'll get to that in a minute. But moments ago, folks, absolutely incredible the fact that Barney was juked by Waterz not once but twice. But of course, the second time led to the death of Waterz. Let's talk about this developing story right now, folks. There you see Phoenix. He's currently the Barney holding the energy sword. Now, I'll tell you one thing. He is the elite, the big, tough elite. Now, if Phoenix is watching the broadcast, he can hear me perhaps. And the thing about this is, if you are the elite, you have to go right before the rock session. You have to go to the right side of the map so you can surpass that phase. And speaking of which, I believe Carrot and Extreme, either one of those two, may have surpassed Hydro Phoenix. As you saw, he was hiding away. But going back to what I was saying, this is the point I'm actually trying to make a point here. Phoenix cannot pass this part. Phoenix has to go to the right side. There is a leap there that he can make, and Phoenix looked at that point in time, looking to the left, looking to the right now, and Phoenix may have some trouble at this juncture in time. Phoenix, yep, missed through, and the Barney has been eliminated here. Well, Corgi, 36 win of the game with 10 points, but I'll tell you what an absolutely unpredictable, well, sequence that we witnessed moments ago. The fact that, again, Corgi found a new spot, a new shortcut, and Waterz juking Barney in the process. That would have been absolutely incredible.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
That
coming up
little
next
ankle
on
break.
TGW, the Gladiator Championship perhaps is on the line. Up next. Mid-game, everybody. Welcome back to TGW. This is the main event, the Gladiator title on the line now. And there is indeed a time limit, as opposed to what happened just a few weeks ago. Nonetheless, the Gladiator Championship on the line, and look at already who's dominating with 2 points, Rebel. Of course, the odds-on favorite to win, but Phoenix getting his, well, point here, but in this round,
Yeah.
oh no, that's actually 4 points for Waterz. Nonetheless, the odds-on favorite to win, the Gladiator champion Waterz, who's already dominating.
Yeah, I mean, like I say, you gotta watch out for Waterz, because Waterz is a beast when it comes to these type of games.
Some of the weapons that he has at his disposal, that is a concussion rifle, that is the secondary weapon, his primary weapon at this juncture, that is a, well, some sort of laser beam. And we know Waterz now, he's going to have to stay elusive at times, but also very quick, very agile if he wants to retain the championship. We saw Waterz this past week in TGW win the Sword Tournament title as well, as you saw another superstar across the map. I believe that was Spartan Rooks with that sniper rifle, was trying to knock down Waterz. Waterz is back inside the cubby. And again, there is a time limit here. The time begins to tick down now. It is round 2 of 5. And folks, I'll tell you this much. Oh, wait a minute. Rooks now may be in trouble. Rooks is going to be his best bet, his best procedure to go back inside the cubby. He's vulnerable now. Back inside, though, he can now recharge his shields. So when it comes to strategy here, Mr. Rebel, do you think it is more important for you to stay inside and scat out your opponents, or do you think it's actually more important for you to just go and ham on them?
I think it's the best way to stay in your cubby and wait for the right timing. You gotta wait for the right timing to go ham on your opponents.
Well, that's a good way to put it. It is all about timing. Sometimes you really have to be there at the right time, at the right place to get your point here, as Spartan Rooks is alive, Hydro Phoenix is alive, and Waterz the champion looking up against the challengers. And it's one of those games where it's any person's game. At any given time of the matchup, they can literally actually, really top Waterz at any point throughout the rounds here over the next couple of rounds. Who knows, maybe Phoenix can actually knock down Rooks, Joe Man, Corgi, and of course among others out there. Could get more points in the process. But still, I do have some faith in perhaps the champion as he's just waiting in here. And folks, I will say this. Despite the fact that there might not be a time limit in the game, there is a time limit, of course, TGW-wise. The directors are keeping the time limit on their disposal. So, Rebel, this is where things get a little tricky. Whenever superstars are actually going to be inside the cubby, they're going to have to strategize and reassess here. So if you are Waterz, there's a lot of pressure to get to the build. You don't want to make a mistake, do you?
No, you don't want to make a mistake. You wanna, like I said, be there at the right time, at the right moment. You gotta seize your opportunities.
And can the opportunity be seized right now? Oh my, the energy sword.
Oh,
and oh my God, knocking down Waterz.
That's
Spartan
how it's
Rooks
done, man.
shocking the entire lobby there. You saw at that point in time from out of nowhere, Spartan Rooks at the last second pulled out his energy sword, and that is one thing that you're going to want to do if you are spawned in with an energy sword. You have to keep that sword away, hidden, not allowing your opponent to know that you have one. Matchup is underway. Limited myself so I can spectate here. Of course, this is going to be a lot of suspense for Waterz. Waterz is still winning the game, though. But nonetheless, folks, we're getting set for round 3 of 5. Who's going to be the Gladiator champion? Will Waterz still be the Gladiator champion when the night is over? The Sword Tournament champion was crowned this past week. Waterz winning that title as Joe Man is behind his cubby, looking on up against the victims here. Of course, I'll tell you this much. In a game like this, not only do you have to strategize effectively, but you really need to have your eyes open at all times, wide-eyed, and also having the eyes on the back of your head, because sometimes these opponents can literally be tricky. They can actually spawn in and then actually go across the map, go next to the cubby, and actually just go against you right there.
Yeah, I mean,
Phoenix is down, and yep.
Everybody is, strategizing to see who will come out on top, who will beat this thing.
And Waterz is out. Yeah, you talked about it. You hit the nail on the head. Sometimes you really have to strategize effectively and reassess at times too. Waterz reaching to the next cubby. Some superstars playing mind games. And you see Waterz with I think at this point in time has 5 in total. 5 total points though. But you got to keep an eye on Spartan Rooks, which I'll tell you his momentum has ended as he is eliminated here in this round. So maybe this is going to be a little bit less pressure for Waterz, knowing that Spartan Rooks, the biggest threat in the lobby, is down now.
Yeah, I mean, we can see, we only time can tell. Ooh, Waterz almost got hit by that laser beam.
And now Corgi36 with the DMR throws a grenade, already in the process, landing on his feet, going quickly back inside of the cubby. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot wait what's going to be happening at the end of the broadcast as well. In fact, two TGW superstars are going to be joining us. They're going to be talking about the clan battle that was proposed by Steve Joe just a couple of weeks ago towards Xbox Freak Pete. Xbox Freak Pete and Steve Joe choice awards to each other. Of course, Xbox Freak Pete looking to lead his clan. As you can see now, Joe Man looking on. It was Corgi36 who got eliminated, and now Waterz is picking up the pick of the pace, goes against Joe Man. Joe Man is in trouble, but Joe Man knocked down the champion. The challenger knocked down the champion. Joe Man is gaining some pace, but this is going to be now the 4th round coming up next here. And with Waterz being at 6 points, it's still looking, really looking that Waterz is going to be the victor.
And it's looking good for Waterz because Waterz is ahead right now. So anything can.
He's doing a really, an effective job at this point in time.
No, I was saying anything can happen in this match.
Indeed it can. We're going to keep an eye out on Waterz with the sniper rifle here. And sometimes it's going to be very important for Waterz to keep that rifle out of the cubby while he's inside. That allows him to literally scope out the opponent and in the process knock him down. But Waterz now back inside of another cubby there. Very quick as well. Corgi36, again, a TGW legend. Speaking about TGW legends, a Legends Night broadcast will be premiering up next in the next episode of the Gaming Weekly. All TGW legends will be present. We'll be having a great time celebrating the prestigious community known as the Gaming Weekly. All legends in the Gaming Weekly expected to be there. As you can see, Corgi36, though, getting knocked down. Corgi36 out. Waterz is out as well. Joe Man is out already. Wow.
TGW
Legends. Getting a breakdown here.
That's right, TGW Legends.
Are you excited?
I'm excited. Hey, are you going to be there?
I'm not going to be there. But all the legends will. So, ladies and gentlemen, 5th round here. It is the final round for the Gladiator Championship, and I believe it could be safe to say, perhaps not, Joe Man is actually reaching up with 4 points, but nonetheless, it could be safe to say that Waterz will win this matchup to retain the title. The championship is up for grabs. We know how much pressure it is to be a champion when it comes to the Gaming Weekly. You have the proverbial bullseye for everybody in TGW to really target you in TGW. Spartan Rooks looking on. Spartan Rooks may have an advantage, and I'll tell you why, Rebel, because he does have the trajectory when it comes to this game. He's actually in the high ground now. Spartan Rooks looking down. Oh, look at this. Spartan Rooks, though, was about to hit the opponent. There's an opponent outside now. That's Phoenix attacking another TGW superstar. I'm not quite sure who that is, though, in the distance, but nonetheless, they're attacking him. And oh my. And I believe Waterz is cheering in the background, folks. You can't hear him, but he's cheering that Joe Man got knocked down. Spartan Rooks is knocked down, meaning that it's official. Waterz is going to walk out of here as the Gladiator champion. This is the final. That's it. It's over. The Gladiator champion. Doesn't matter. Waterz saying, who cares? I'm going to win this anyway. And he still got the last kill. The match is over. The Gladiator champion stays with Waterz. Waterz is your still Gladiator champion.
Congratulations to
incredible sequences. Incredible sequences here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly. Everybody, again, Waterz came in here as the Gladiator champion and Sword Tournament champion, a dual champion, and is walking out of here the same way as a dual champion representing the Gaming Weekly. High and proud, high and mighty, defeating all these opponents tonight. Congratulations to all TGW superstars really pulling a fight, but it was Waterz nonetheless who walked out of here as the champion.
And as mentioned, guys, TGW Legends Night is tomorrow, so you don't want to miss that exciting show tomorrow.
Yeah, for the next broadcast. But, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the main event in terms of the 3v3 clan battle embroiled over the past couple of weeks, really heating things up as well. Steve Joe versus Xbox Freak Pete's clan. I'll tell you this much, Xbox Freak Pete couldn't show up tonight, but Xbox Freak Pete did say that he had 2 superstars he wanted to introduce a part of his clanmates. Now, this doesn't mean that these are going to be the official superstars joining for the official clan battle happening 2 weeks away officially, but these are some of the members he was able to acquire. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2 TGW legends, Corgi36 and Spartan Rooks. Welcome, gentlemen, and we understand that you guys are now a part of Xbox Freak Pete's team.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's an honor.
So it's an honor to join the Free Pete's clan. It's a first for us, and yeah, I'm so happy.
I wish we could. Yeah, it's nice to be in a clan for once.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, Xbox really did choose his members wisely. We're talking about legends here, Rebel. Of course, Corgi36 and Spartan Rooks, they really do have a lot of experience when it comes to Halo.
Yes.
Yeah, we're big fans. We're big fans of this franchise, and also we're big fans of this group, the Gaming Weekly, and yeah, it's such an honor. Thank you, guys.
No, you're welcome. Welcome. I mean, it's going to be amazing to see this amazing clan battle go
Yeah.
ahead.
Yeah.
And it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Well, speaking
I
about
hope it
exciting,
will.
things are going to be exciting. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you much. This is going to be absolutely exciting over the next couple of weeks here. In fact, TGW is whipping up a lot of different things going on. The Gaming Weekly Clan Battle for the first time on Halo Reach 2 weeks away. And next week, the Gaming Weekly presented the first ever Jaws series for the year. Jaws is back, the parkour title on the line as well. And then the week after that, the Indiana Jones Parkour Championship is going to be up for grabs. We cannot wait. A lot of championships here and there. But I'll tell you one thing. For the 3v3, Steve Joe, he needs to find his members wisely and quickly because Xbox Freak Pete, he already found his, and they're great picks here, partner.
They are